Hello there. Today I'd like to teach you how to add audio loop tracks in the program AudioTool. Feel free to pause the video at any time in order to catch up. Please go to your web browser first and enter www.audiotool.com. Once you are there, locate in the upper right hand corner a blue Launch App button. Click it. A window should pop up. Now you must have Flash Player in order to run this program. If you do not have Flash or the most updated version, please pause the video and install before you can continue. Now that we all have Flash Player, a screen comes up with 4 square selections. Click on the first of the far left labeled Empty Start from Scratch. An amplifier marked AudioTool will appear with 2 lit up decibel gauges and an output level knob. It's important to note that there's only one input on the amplifier. In order for anything to be heard, its final connection must be put somehow through the amplifier. Let's first add a mixer so that we can add multiple voices to our recording. Click on the simple Cobalt 16 channel mixer and drag it wherever you would like it. You can go anywhere, but I like to keep it organized right on top of the amp. Make sure that the output is in the upper right corner, is connected to the amplifier's single input. This now means that anything that plugs into those 16 mixer inputs will go directly to the amp and into your ears. Before we begin adding tracks, we need to add the audio track tools. There's a lot of tools over there, so use the info bar on the bottom of the screen to help you locate things. Let's try making 4 for good measure. Look for the one with the bright blue sound wave. Click and drag it anywhere onto your interface. I like to set it right on top of the mixer because it's plugged in right by the mixer board. Please do this 3 or more times for a total of 4 audio tracks. Good. You may have noticed that a screen on the bottom has popped up. This is your audio track timeline. This not only shows you how many tracks you have, but will be necessary to fully edit and customize your tracks later on. Notice the scroll. You could scroll left and right in your process. We're now completely set up, ready to go for inputting audio files. Please go to the library panel on the upper right. You'll notice the blue plus sign. Please click on the wavy icon next to that you recognize from the audio track tools. You're now looking at the audio track library. Please notice the search bar, genre style selections, including copyright selections in the blue, BPM, which stands for beats per minute, which means you can set a range to search for or set a single tempo. Let's start by adding a drum beat. Click on Loop and Drum. You can also sort by genre and style, but we're going to keep it simple. Generous amount of titles should be shown below. If you wish to hear what it sounds like, click on the curling arrow on the left. Or you can double click. Click and drag on the one you like all the way to the timeline. Please keep it in the top line. A little organizational thing, since the drum track is now in the first slot, we can go ahead and label it. Click on the audio track tool above, double click where it is labeled audio track. You should now be able to rename it. Let's type in drum track. You can also rename it into the timeline, double clicking on audio track that way as well. It'll be helpful when you have more audio tracks. Feel free to enter audio tracks that suit your style, and feel free to extend them or shorten them using the green bar. You can also change the amount of time that is being looped by the blue bar on top of the timeline. A loop is simply a repeat. Enjoy adding as many audio loops as you like by adding more audio track tools to the mixer, including bass lines, synthesizers, or voices. Have fun!